Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Thank everybody for coming out tonight. I know it's a weekday, it's a school night, and to have everyone out here, it's a beautiful thing. We just wanted to take time out to have a conversation about the album, you know, give you a bit of perspective of what it went into making this beautiful body of work. And we just go through a few of the records and what it took.
Yeah.
So we start with the first one, Labadi.
Labadi.
Yeah, just to give them the insights, what it's never heard before.
So JAMZ basically is a playlist. I don't call it an album. I think it's literally you listening to great records that makes you feel good, super commercial, all single worthy type of sound. I've never done this before. I think the closest to this was Black Love, but it has a little bit of diversity to that. This one is basically me enjoying life and just creating soundtrack that suits my mood at this point. You know, we took trips. We went to Mykonos, we went to Cape Town, we did Zanzibar, and it was beautiful. So the album kind of like came up by just visiting these beautiful places. And Labadi happened to start the whole project. So that was the beat that I got first, and that's the lead single and the first song on the project. So a big shout out to Kim Promise, he killed it. Definitely one of my favorites on the project. Yes.
Guys, so there's a lot of Amapiano influence, obviously, in the project. How did that come about?
Who doesn't love Amapiano? If you love it, let me see your hands. Hands in the air. Hands in the air. Of course. That's a beautiful sound coming from Africa. Big shouts to my people from South Africa. I was sold on the sound. If you come to Ghana, there's a place called Sky Bar where I normally go late at night and just chill. And there was once that I witnessed a session with this DJ who was playing back-to-back Amapiano, and I was sold. I knew about it, but I was sold that night and literally called every producer that I wanted a bit of the lock drums and the Amapiano feel running through this project. So I think it's one of the biggest dominant sound coming from Africa, and it's only right that I jump on there. Yeah.
And definitely the fusion is Amapiano, but you still feel a lot of how you are
Exactly.
in those records. Confirm, for instance.
Yes.
That's a special one.
Confirm is like the typical Sarkodie that people know from way back. If people have been fans from way back, songs like You Could Kill Me, Dangerous, Azonto Fiesta, witty lyrics, just funny vibes, but it's very danceable. So I had to take myself back, and if you want the old Sarkodie, as soon as you get this project, you have to jump to Confirm, because that's typical Sarkodie.
But how difficult is it for you to kind of be lyrical on such that type of record?
It's not hard because I'm a lyrical person. I can't dumb it down. Woo! Let me listen. Allow me to brag for a second. Afrobeat is dominated by singers. I'm literally one of the few rappers that can actually go toe to toe with a singer. So please put some respect on the name.
And I think,
because to be fair, rap is like as an option. People can do without it, right? People want to listen to like, melody, the groove, and all that. So you have to be very nice to be considered that we want to listen to you. So and I thank you guys. You guys are here coming out for a rapper. That's epic. And yeah, I put in a lot of work, so I need to.
I think flowers are necessary, guys.
Yes.
Flowers, please. My favorite, personal favorite, the cranium one.
Forever. I know.
That's my favorite, bro. What's the process like?
So I've had this friendship with Cranium that we never met, but it was online. I think it was via Twitter. We respected each other's work. We started having conversation, talking about making records. We didn't know that the specific sound we were going to go for, because this is Afrobeat or hip hop with dancehall, reggae. But he came to Ghana for Rapaholic, and who's coming to Ghana in December though? So the biggest concert in Ghana is Rapaholic. That's my show on Christmas Day, on the 25th. So if you're in Ghana, you need to pull up. Yeah, so he came for Rapaholic last year, and we ended up making that record. You know, I got Cranium singing Tree, which is interesting. That's beautiful. Yeah.
Production by?
MOG, that's my in-house. That's the best producer. Trust
Was it made on the spot, or was made?
I had the beat for a minute, but I knew I needed some beautiful vocals, and I knew Cranium was going to kill it.
That's what you had in mind?
No,
or?
but then when he came to Ghana, I knew he was the one for it. Yeah.
Cougar. Cougar.
Where's the beautiful Stephanie Benson? Please don't hide, Mom.
Steph.
Baby girl. She's so beautiful. So Lil J came up with the hook. It's called Cougar. I think people know Cougar. It's not the wild cats though. It's not the big cats. We're talking Cougar. It's like you guys know what it is. And I'm not saying I don't know. I don't want to talk too much about it. But it's a beautiful melody, beautiful song. He did it, and I had to just. I think making music is like acting. Sometimes I put myself in a role, not necessarily because that's my character but I can play the role though. But some as me, it creeps in there. So Cougar, beautiful record. Big shout out to Lil J, one of the biggest Afrobeat artists from Nigeria. He made that hook, and then I did the verse. And I've always, when I heard the record, I had just one person in mind, and that's Stephanie Benson. She happens to be here.
Thanks.
Give it up for Stephanie Benson, the beautiful Stephanie Benson. And I can say for a fact, Steph, it's not gonna happen. It's gonna happen, but not now. I think the only way you're gonna die is when someone shoots you, because you can't die. You look too beautiful. Like, your energy is incredible, and I can't wait for us to work magic on this album. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it. Yeah.
I think my other favorite record, obviously, Oxlade.
Yeah.
You guys made a lot of beautiful records together.
Yes.
So that was a natural progression.
Exactly.
That was one of the early records, right?
Yes.
There was a story, because I think the version before was a bit different, right?
Yeah, it was the same, but he laid the vocals for the idea, and then he made it like proper after. So big shouts to Oxlade. I was introduced to his music when he didn't have Closer, the big record now. So and that's what I do. I work with people based on talent. I don't care about numbers and trends and all of that. So can we keep it down, please? Please. Yeah, so it was just organic. I heard the record, and he happens to be in Ghana at the same time, and we did it.
Yeah, that's the third record you guys done together, right?
Yes.
With Oxlade?
Yes.
Should be a visual for that though.
Yeah, we're shooting that.
Definitely. Alright. One of my, I'll probably say lyrically, Buju, the one with Buju.
Yes, Better Days.
I feel like storytelling wise, showing different sides of yourself, different dimensions. It's amazing storytelling as far as something that you can feel, but at the same time enjoy yourself. What's the concept, what's the idea behind that record itself? I
think if a typical Sarkodie fan would have to listen to this project, they would expect something, and I felt like I had to give them one, and that's that record. Because that's the only sound that kind of like has hip-hop, but still Afrobeat. It was just a beautiful merge of these two genres. And it's like somebody said something funny, said I bought a land for myself on the project just to build my own type of mansion that I want to build, and that's the record. Better Days featuring Buju, definitely one of my favorites because it's very lyrical. It's rap. It's the typical Sarkodie. I'm giving hope, telling people it's gonna be fine. Yes, I love it.
It's a beautiful narrative as well. Joe Boy,
yeah, that was organic. I was in Nigeria. He was there. I was just catching vibes, and then we came up with it. It's called Hips Don't Lie.
So that record was done in Nigeria?
Yes, it was done in Nigeria.
Okay. 1 million cities.
Yes, featuring Ink Boy. You guys should check him out. He's so he was there when I was having a session, and he was making melodies in the corner. And normally people would think, oh, Sarkodie, you can reach out to all your colleagues to do it. I don't really go with that. If somebody has talent, I don't care whether you have 2 followers, 3. I just go with what's inside you, and that's what I felt when I heard his vocals. I was like, that's the hook. It doesn't get better than this. So big shouts to Ink Boy. We made magic.
And that's his first commercial release.
Yes, big record, yeah.
Well. And it's a video for it. Has Silla. Where's Silla? She's in the video.
Silla is in that video.
Yeah, she killed it. What's your favorite record on the project though? The Body, right?
Yeah, the Body is hard. I think the Body and She Bad will fight for. It's 3, but La Body, She Bad, Better Days. But I think She Bad stands out for me. Yeah.
And it's in the soul. I think it's a very male-dominated project. Was it intentional or it just happened?
No, it was not intentional. If I had a couple females there who were killing it, I'll put them on. I didn't. I don't know why they didn't. They were not. Yeah, but Sina So killed it. You know, I think she's incredible and definitely a talent to watch out for coming out of GH, and I think it was right. Her vocals and the mood of the music was just for her.
What's the one about?
Huh?
What's that record about?
So just telling your loved one, reaffirming your feelings for him or her, basically.
And for 2023, what you got coming up? Obviously, release a project. What
2023, we're having the big Sarkodie live in London.
Woo!
Yes.
So it's touring, right?
Yes, we're touring, and then it's been a minute since I came here because I want to do it right, and I think it feels right next year. We are doing an announcement soon, so I'm coming back. I'm giving you guys a show. You guys are about to experience the Sarkodie. You know, yes, it's been a minute, like it's ages ago, but I have to come back. So next year we're doing it.
So I think the most immediate is Ghana in December. Rapaholic.
Yes,
10th
Rapaholic.
anniversary.
Yes,
Yeah.
10th is 10 years, so 10th year anniversary is this December.
And I think naturally to have 8 albums, it's not easy having 1 or 2 albums, but to have 8 albums, guys, the man deserves his flowers, you know. To be around for this long and consistently, and to get it to do at this level, I think is definitely commendable. So guys, one more time, man, let's give the man his flowers.